Hello. So just wanted to do a quick update on our garden and explain some of the things that we've got in here that are a little different. This is my corn. This is not a sweet corn. This is a field corn, and it's actually a Oaxacan blue or Oaxacan black, however you want to call it. I started with the strain about 4 years ago. It's a field corn or a grain corn, and it's a non-GMO, and we had pretty good results with it. So I've been kind of poking and prodding it with some seed selection myself for the last 4 years. But as you can see, this is a non-GMO, and it's already at 6 feet tall and tasseled, and we're the second week of July. Let's say the 8th, something like that. The one thing we did different than I've done in years past is there was a new method of seed spacing where you space your rows 20 inches, and then in between your plantings you go 6 to 8 inches. So we tried that, and it seems to really have reduced the weeds. Once it got to about 4 foot tall, I didn't really have to weed it. The other really neat thing I've got going on here, because I don't spray and I don't use Roundup Ready, I have a lot of other plants that have volunteered from last year that are growing in with them, and they're all doing very well. As you can see right here, this is actually a potato plant that I must have hit with a rototiller. It's doing fine. There's a few tomato plants hidden in here that are actually growing, but not great. There's one right there. You can see it's very tall. And hidden way in the back is a squash plant that once again is cohabitating well. So you don't necessarily need a Roundup Ready or a GMO. This is just an old bred corn that hasn't really been messed with much, and as you can see, we're getting great results. And you know, it's the other thing about this strain specifically is it's drought resistant, and it's just really pretty. And you know, when you grind it up, it makes like kind of a blue cornmeal. It's nice. But I wanted something specifically for drought resistance because we've had some issues with that here in the past. And I would like to show you another plant that I think everybody will really like. Another one from Mexico that's just really cool. So this is burgundy amaranth. It's a weird little plant. It grows up fairly tall. It can get up to 8 feet tall. Makes a very pretty bloom on it, and when those come up, I'll definitely make sure and show you guys. The flowers are edible, the plant is edible, the seeds that it throws off are edible. That's what originally it was cultivated for, was an all-purpose plant. And I planted it just to kind of see if it would grow and what it would look like, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's had no problems with anything. This was an old seed packet. It came up very well, and I'd like to show you guys that more when it comes up. And hopefully the seeds won't be disgusting, but I'm hoping they're going to taste good. We're going to find out. But it's just a very beautiful plant. Gives off a really nice flower, and I wanted to share that with you guys because it's something you don't see all the time, and I really like having it around. It's a very pretty plant. So those are just two of the little things that are coming up now that are really showy that I wanted to show people, and maybe you could put it in your garden. If nothing else, they're very pretty. So that's all I got to say about that. So if you've raised these before, or if you know anything about them, or if you have any questions, please leave them below, and I'll gladly get back to you on that. Thank you.